The 4-minute exercise class to give you better balance. Hi, my name is Doug. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years, and I specialize in helping people with balance problems learn to walk again. In this video, I'm going to give you a 4-minute exercise class that you can do every day to improve your balance. Okay, our next exercise is called heel to toe standing. You're going to grab the back of the chair, put one leg in front of the other, touch your heel to your toe, and try to balance yourself. A lot of people ask me when they do this, should my weight be on my back leg? Should the weight be on the front leg? I guess right now I think most of my weight is on my back foot, but it actually is good if you can distribute it evenly. As much weight on the front foot as the back foot. Anytime you lose your balance, grab onto the chair and switch legs. The goal is to do 20 seconds of balancing on each leg. And I have a counter on the screen. You can use that counter to measure how much time has passed. 20 seconds is a lot longer than usually you think. I know I'm not doing it 20 seconds right now, but I also know that a lot of people doing this program, that's going to be too much for them. 20 seconds is a long time. Most people that I see, they can do 2 or 3 seconds and they grab the chair. If that's what you're doing right now, that's fine. That's where you're starting. You know, if you practice this every single day for a few weeks, it's gonna get better. You'll be able to go longer and longer with your feet off of the chair. If you're really struggling, you can always spread your feet apart and have like a 3 or 4 inch space between your feet. And that'll make it easier and allow you to let go for longer. But once you can let go and look really stable, then bring your feet closer and closer together and keep trying to do it. The purpose of any balance challenging activity is to do just that, is to challenge your balance. It's not going to help if it's easy. So if you're doing it in a way that it's like really easy and you're not struggling, please try to make it harder. So you make it harder by bringing your feet closer together, letting go for longer. This exercise, if you're getting tired, you can always take a break, but this exercise is such a good way to get started with your balance. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the next exercise. So our next exercise is backward stepping. So you want to grab the chair, turn in one direction, and just take a couple of steps in one direction. My hand's still on the chair. Turn around, facing the other way, and then take a couple steps. Now you might be wondering, why would you want to practice backwards walking? Believe it or not, even though all of us mainly walk forward, you're still walking backward throughout the day. When you're in your kitchen, when you're in your bathroom, when you're in your bedroom, you really are walking backwards a few steps. And if you never practice it, or if you're afraid of doing it, it makes it harder. And in fact, it's more likely that you'll lose your balance when you're doing something that you're not well practiced at. But the other thing is, walking backwards helps your forward walking, because as you're walking forward, if you run into an obstacle or if you feel momentarily unstable, being able to sort of take a backward step or even just shift your weight behind you easily will actually improve your balance. So you really want to practice this. Now, if you're struggling with this, it's fine to hold on to this. It's also fine to take a break at any point. In fact, I encourage you to stop at any moment and just stand there or have a seat on the chair and then go on. But if you're really not struggling, you can let go entirely and lift your feet up and walk backwards those 3 steps, knowing that the chair is next to you. Another thing that's important is that I'm lifting my feet off the ground. If you're doing this but you're sliding your legs along, I encourage you to grab the chair a little bit harder and really lift your feet off the ground. You want to practice almost a reverse of forward walking. So you don't want to shuffle your feet walking forward. You don't want to shuffle your feet walking backward. Okay. And if I'm going too fast, I apologize. Just go at whatever pace you want. All right, we're just going to do it one more time and then we'll move on to our next exercise. Okay, and I think we're ready for our next exercise. You might be wondering why this exercise class can be so helpful. A lot of people mistakenly believe that they have to be stronger to improve their balance. Study after study has shown that improving strength has a lot of benefits, but it doesn't reduce falls and it doesn't allow people to walk better. Most people aren't walking well, not because they're weak, but because they stop practicing things that challenge your balance. As it turns out, the reason that people's balance declines with age is because we stop doing things that are active. We stop doing things that challenge our balance. Our bodies need constant challenge to maintain our ability to balance. So these exercises that I just showed you, even though they're quite simple and it only takes 4 minutes, can really help improve your balance because they're a way to safely challenge your balance at home. I hope you found this video helpful. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Here's a new course that can help anyone regain their balance. This program includes 30 different workouts, 1 a day for 30 days, that will help anyone who has problems with their walking, their balance, and their stability, not only improve their balance and their strength, but improve their walking.